Hello everyone, Jeff Duncan, Josh Katzenstein coming to you from AT&T Stadium on Thursday night where the Saints have dropped their second game of the season, 13-10 to the Dallas Cowboys. And, I thought this could be a tight game tonight, Josh. I don't think I saw a 13-10 defensive battle brewing, but that's what we got.
I definitely didn't. I thought the Saints defense had a good matchup tonight, and ultimately that proved to be the case. I mean, they held the Cowboys to just 13 points. They had, 7 sacks, 2 turnovers, but offensively, we never could have predicted this. I think the Saints had less than 200 total yards. In the first half, they had 59 yards and didn't score. That was their lowest production in a first half since, I believe, 2001. First time they hadn't scored in a half since 2014, right here, oddly enough, against the Cowboys. But the defense gave them a chance. I mean, it was only 13-0 at half. Saints came out and scored 13, and that last drive that the offense had, they could have driven to either a game-tying field goal or a go-ahead touchdown, but then Drew Brees did the most surprising thing, which was throw an interception, just his third of the season. I think we saw eventually all of the mistakes that they made caught up with them, and they just didn't do enough tonight.
Yeah, and that's very uncharacteristic of this team, making mistakes. We haven't seen much of that, especially with this offense, as efficient as they've been. Drew Brees said he was just trying to throw the ball away and just made a bad decision there. Looked like a little miscommunication to some degree, but they had their chances, and I think that is encouraging considering how bad they played in the first half. You mentioned the yardage total, lowest of the season, shut out for only the 4th time in the first half in the Brees-Peyton era. So I don't think any of us foresaw that, but I think Dallas kind of gave the Saints a little bit of their own medicine in the first half by controlling the ball and making plays to keep drives alive, because the Saints didn't have the ball much in the first half to make plays or to score, Yeah,
absolutely. Dak Prescott was not great tonight, but he had a really good game statistically, except for the sacks, which were problematic, but at the same time, he didn't make any, critical mistakes besides the fumble. And then, I thought Ezekiel Elliott played well. He didn't do much running the ball, but he got involved in the passing game, ended up with, I believe, 130 total yards in the game. And then I think coming into the game, I was thinking the biggest matchup for the Saints offense was going to be against the Cowboys linebackers, Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith. I was thinking that, Sean Payton would be smart enough to find ways to sort of get the Saints outside or over the top to avoid those guys making plays, but those guys just disrupted the offense all night, and it proved to be too much.
Yeah, look, a disappointing night all the way around for the Saints. They dropped to 10-2, see their 10-game winning streak snap. Now they've got an extended time off before they get back in action down in Tampa and try to get back on track in this NFC playoff race. But in a lot of ways, I don't think this is going to be the greatest crime in the world for this team. They can refocus and get back to action against a team that they should be able to handle down in Tampa. For Josh Katzenstein, Julie Bowden, I'm Jeff Duncan. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.